He's stealing himself, Kevin Painter. He'll want to get this job done sooner rather than later, Rod, won't he?
Yeah, he certainly will. And I mean, it was a pretty good clean set for Kevin. I mean, he hit 6 140s and 2 tons in them 3 legs. Well, that's good scoring, really good scoring. And, you know, an average of 2 140s in each leg, it doesn't leave a lot. And he took the doubles out pretty clean. But what he's done, he's put the pressure on Huybrechts, who's like he was talking about in the commercial break there. He hasn't played this tournament before. It's a little bit alien to him, and so he's a little bit more under pressure. Where now Painter, after winning that first set, is going to be on a high. And Kevin, once he's in front, he gets that bounce going. He can be a tough guy to beat. So some big dancers Huybrechts got to find.
83.
Yeah, Kevin Painter, as we mentioned, announced himself to the darting world by beating Phil Taylor at this tournament in 2001. That was the year that Alan Warren Little won the event. And Kim Huybrechts rather announced himself to the darting world with his run at the World Championship over Christmas and New Year.
58.
Great run to the quarterfinals, took Andrew Hamilton to stop him. Famously beat Paul Nicholson in the previous round.
140.
Certainly, if Painter carries on hitting these 140s, Huybrechts has got to do something exceptional to get back in this game. Another 2 140s in that leg from Kevin. And now 3 clear darts at this. It's a good shot for the pros. I was going to say, 'cause 2 darts at the treble 20, but he's hit the one. Just needs to set it up, because to be quite honest, he will be thinking the way Huybrechts playing at the moment, the 108 is going to be a tough shot out for him.
That's good for double top. Well, that could be a big moment in this match, because if Painter goes out on 74, Huybrechts is on the slippery slope. He was the width of a wire away from the break, and now Painter has 2 darts in his hand at double 16 to make it 4 straight legs against the Hurricane. Double 8 for Kevin Painter. Oh, and that bends the wire inwards.
We talk about shots that get people back in the game. Can this be the double top that gets Huybrechts started? He wants 10s now. No, and he's missed it again. You can see his face, he's frustrated. Kevin Painter's coming back to the board, Rod, and he's thinking, you know, Christmas has come a little bit early here.
Double 4 for Kevin Painter, and he wraps that one up.
Second leg is Kevin first. Game on.
Kevin Painter will be absolutely delighted with that. He really has had a wonderful night so far.
No score.
And Huybrechts is continuing to hand him more presents.
Well, both players missing 3 darts at the start of this leg. So now Huybrechts, sometimes you wait and you wait for it to kick into gear, and over this short format it comes too late. But certainly that's better from Huybrechts. That's what he's got to do, but he's got to follow that up, Rod. He can't allow Kevin to get in, because like I said, he's been hitting 2 140s on average in each leg, and that's tough to beat.
Well, the amazing thing is that Kim Huybrechts has had 3 152s to start legs. They haven't always been his first 3 darts at the start of a leg. This could be a max. Well, he can't hit the 9 darter. If you start double 16, you can't hit the 9 darter. He's hit 2 maximums effectively, Rod, hasn't he? But not the right maximums. 169.
96.
No finish.
I think Huybrechts is just going to be happy with putting that first leg on the board. I mean, he should have had the last leg. He had darts at the double first. And he's going to get a few darts at the double in this leg, and he just needs to get the double, settle himself down, put a bit of pressure on Painter. There's Kevin. Oh, there's plenty of room in there for the third. Another 140. Huybrechts doesn't need to use the ball in this sequence. He won't now. Just wants to set it up, as we call it.
57.
Well, Kim Huybrechts should win this leg, but if he doesn't, he'll be checking out the playing times, because it will be virtually all over. And that is another 140. That's his 10th of the match for Kevin Painter. And this 72 rod has got to go.
Well, he's going to get one dart of the double yet again in a leg where he thought he was going to have plenty, and he's missed it. And the two 140s again, Rod, has given Kevin Painter a chance to win 5 legs on the trot.
Treble 15, well, 20 is still on offer for the bull. Wasn't interesting going for the treble to leave double 5. Bull!
Again, a leg where Painter was well behind, over 300 when Huybrechts was just over the 100. Then two 140s again on average, two 140s in every leg from Painter. He's given him the chances and he's taken them.
And what I liked about that, Rod, was the way that he wasn't mucking around with a treble 20. He was very, very positive. He said, I'm going to hit the big fat 20 and I am going to hit the bull. And boy, he hit it, didn't he?
Well, the amount of times we see people go for that treble 20 that squeezes in the 5 or the 1, and you're right. It was going to go in the double top before it was going to go in the treble 20. He said, I just want one dart to finish the leg. I'm confident at the moment. And as we keep saying, Kev is one of those guys, once he starts bouncing, once he gets that confidence, it's going to be tough to beat. And Huybrechts, the game is not over yet, but certainly Kim has really got to start throwing some serious darts.
140.
Well, we've seen some turnarounds, and my mind goes back to last year when Adrian Lewis ran the first 5 legs against Johnny Part and got beaten, and Richie Burnett came from nowhere against Gary Anderson. So it has been done, but not very often when the opponent is pummeling the red bit like that. Wow. The artist. What a dartist.
Well, he's ruined the sequence, Rod. He's hit a 180 and not a 140. But certainly, Kev ain't going to be interested in this 161. All he wants to do is hit one treble with these 3 darts. It gives him darts. May go for a 25 here. That would be my option. Give him 2 darts at a double when he returns instead of 1, but he's going down for the 19s. No, he went for the 25, but he's not hit it. So Huybrechts needs at least a 140, and he's not going to get it. Painter returns for the 72 to a 6-leg-to-0 win here.
A whitewash for the artist. Double 12. Well, Huybrechts lives on. Mind you, he's clinging on to this match by his fingernails, isn't he? 164.
Well, we see it in the Jenkins-Mervyn King match. Jenkins having loads of darts at the double and ended up losing the match. But Kevin Painter don't want to split this and go for the 3s. He wants to hit it first dart or second dart. It's a good guide for him.
And the artist completes the whitewash of Hurricane Huybrechts. It was the Hurricane who was blown away by Kevin Painter at the City West. Kevin Painter safely through to the 2nd round of the competition. He enjoyed that, didn't he? And next, we will enjoy William O'Connor, the young Irishman, against the quick-fire Dutchman.